Okay, question 21. There are 60 people in a choir. 60. Half of the people in the choir are women. Okay, there must be 30 women. The number of women in the choir is 3 times the number of men in the choir. Okay, and the rest of the people in the choir are children. Okay, so I've obviously got some women, some men, and some children. All right. The number of 60 people in the choir, half are women. Fine, 30 are women. The number of women in the choir is 3 times the number of men. Oh, there must be 10 men then, mustn't there? Which means that there must be 20 children. Okay, great. Right, now I've got to write this ratio. The number of children in the choir, number of men in the choir, is n to 1. So the number of children to the number of men is n to 1. Well, the number of children is 20, and the number of men is 10. So it's 20 to 10, which is the same as 2 to 1. So n must be 2. Okay, I've got to work out the product of these two mixed numbers. So I've got 1 3/4, which I've got to multiply by 1 1/3. Okay, well, 1 3/4, that's 7/4, times by 1 1/3 is 4/3. So I'm going to do top times top, bottom times bottom, but before I do that, I can cancel. 4 goes into 4 once, 4 goes into 4 once. Top times top is 7, bottom times bottom is 3. 7/3, well, that's 2 wholes and a third left over. So my answer is 2 1/3. Use a ruler and compasses, okay, to construct the line from point P, which is perpendicular to the line CD. So what we're going to try and draw is a line from P which crosses this line CD at a right angle. So we're going to try and draw that line, but of course we can't just draw it. We have to use a ruler and compasses so you get it dead on. Now I can't do this on my screen because I can't use a ruler and a compass, but I can show you what to do. So what you do is you open your compass, maybe put the spiky bit in P, and maybe open your compass so you can do an arc here, keep it the same, and do an arc here. Let's try that again because you're going to need to fit the arc on. So do an arc here and keep it the same, do an arc there. Keep your compass the same, put the spiky bit here, do an arc, put the spiky bit here, and do an arc. Now, with your ruler, join P up to this point here. And if you've done it accurately, your line will cut CD at exactly a right angle. Obviously mine doesn't because my diagram's not very good, but it should be about there. Okay, if you join that to that. Right, that's question 23, not very well explained.